We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Philadelphia have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Zach Eflin gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Up tonight for the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. Bryant stands at second with no outs. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Bruce. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Contreras carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 268 the average for him coming in. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 3 runs already home here. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the stretch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So in now for Chicago, Daniel Descalso. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the 1st inning. Has a look, now the pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Kyle Hendricks is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cubs lead this one 4-0. Kyle Hendricks will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Standing in, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Hayward. He can't get there as it falls in. And he's safe.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, he was on autopilot there for a while. Up 4-0, everything going his way. Then a couple of runners get on board, and all of a sudden, we've got ourselves a ball game. We'll see if he can rebound now.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs, 27 driven in. The 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Popped him up. Bryant is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it, because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average would dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Here's Jay Bruce now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
2-0 curveball here is over for a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
A runner on first with 2 away. Count even at 2-2. He's ready. Now the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Ready with another 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's the Cubs 4 and the Phillies 3. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
First pitch on its way. The 1-0.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Fly ball out to right field. Harper has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern, and part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Here's Javier Baez as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And the quick hands of Baez a little too quick that time as he pulls this one foul out of play. Now the payoff pitch home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Here's the 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the second run will score as they open things up a bit now, 6-3.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Cubs are on top 6-3. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Scott Kingery.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Kingery is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Eflin.
At the plate now, Zach Eflin. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Hit hard towards center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
2 strikes.
Hard sinker misses 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fielded cleanly, barehanded for 1 on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside of the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ian Happ is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0. to 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is under it, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the ever versatile Daniel Descalso. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Outside and a full count, 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And in to bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. 2 out here and a runner at second. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and that retires the side. Cubs strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
One and one to Andrew McCutchen. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. The 3-1 is in there for the second strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Harper, a 27-year-old. He's a 9-year major league vet. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and a strike to count. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Hey. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. from the stretch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for Philadelphia. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Nick Pivetta answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. All set for the start of the fourth, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. So far on the year, Baez is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Behind 0-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run, and no one will track it down.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope,
fastball just misses. That's ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
To the plate now, Jason Hayward, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped him up. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They still lead it 6-3. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Leading up for the Phillies, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First offering on its way.
Aye.
Hard liner to center field. Happ is right there, one down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. 6th home run on the season for him, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
And in steps Scott Kingery, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
In now, Nick Pivetta, and he pops up the bunt attempt. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Gene.
2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. From the stretch. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
That's a strike to throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it 6-5 now.
The left fielder, number 22.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-1.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, Rhys Hoskins, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
A foul tip held onto behind the plate, and he comes through with a big strikeout here to retire the side. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We played 4 full. It's the Cubs 6 and the Phillies 5. Stepping into the box, Ian Happ. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ian Happ.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Digging in once again, Daniel Descalso. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. It's right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And it's quickly 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Coming on is McCutchen, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Kyle Hendricks. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Chris Bryant. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up JT Realmuto.
For the Phillies, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now. Standing in now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 9, Jay Bruce.
Ready now, Jay Bruce. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Ball.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Just hung in there on that one. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Here's the pitch.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete, and we're all even now at 6-6. Ranger Suarez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Phillies, number 55.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
And now a pitch on the way. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1.
1-0.
A 1-1. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
All even now, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Javier Baez. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Harper. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, getting the right route to make the play, and 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. The 2-0 on the way. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, his 2nd of the game as they move out in front 7-6.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Segura moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Cubs 7 and the Phillies 6. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he gave a glowing review about the quality of the swings they're putting together. He said the frequency with which they're barreling up the baseball in this one has been outstanding, and frankly, really fun for him to watch. Our researchers tell me that 7 of their hits have had exit velocities of 90 miles an hour or better, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ryan Tepera enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Nick Williams is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And he fouls this one off. Williams, a native Texan. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, G. Segura.
One out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two pitch is fouled away. Popped high in the air. Contreras shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew McCutchen. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 1-1.
Count 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3. Count is 3-1.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Kyle Ryan comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Bryce Harper will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
2 out with the man at first. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Adam Morgan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Jason Hayward. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Morgan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Standing in, Ian Happ. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
He's set, and the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here's the 0-2. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So now to the plate, Daniel Descalso. High in the air out to center field. Bruce on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the pitcher, Kyle.
Nico Horner will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Ready with the 1-0. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Dan Winkler gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Dan Winkler.
Last half of the 7th here, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The windup and the 0-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
In the air now, out to left. Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now batting, Didi Gregorius. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
Now the 1-0.
That's the ball.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 9, Jay Bruce.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 2 out, nobody on. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Sir Anthony Dominguez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Josh Harrison is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Here's Chris Bryant now. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. So one gone here in the Chicago eighth, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty, one man out. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Striding into the box, Javier Baez. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home.
Inside, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Rowan Wick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Chicago, number 50.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be the speed threat, Scott Kingery. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Contreras is after it, and a good throw just beats him. Kingery almost reached on the strikeout, but he couldn't quite beat the throw, and there's 1 gone.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set. Here it comes. Now the 1-0. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Popped up. Rizzo in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Once again, a 3-2. Grounded to short. There's Baez. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
That one's in there. 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The left fielder, number 22. Andrew.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Quick check on that tying run at first. Don't want to forget about him. The 1-1. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Now running at second base, number 24, Gomez. Win.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Phillies 6. Jose Alvarez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Jose Alvarez.
Logan Forsythe will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 13, Logan Forsythe.
Kyle Schwarber will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Popped him up. Real Muto waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Hayward.
To the plate now, Jason Hayward, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That evens it up 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
Ready for another chance? Ian Happ, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Hit out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Craig Kimbrell comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Now pitching and batting in the sixth spot, number 46, Craig Kimbrell. Now playing right field and batting ninth.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Rhys Hoskins will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch of the at-bat. Rhys Hoskins stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One out, one on in a one-run game. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Neil Walker will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 12, Neil Walker.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back easily. Lined hard toward short, but this one is gloved for the out, and a big sigh of relief here as this ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrel. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless ninth inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Chicago Cubs rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Kyle Hendricks earns his sixth winning decision in this one. Craig Kimbrel closes the door for the save, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.